Up, high in the mountains, lives Maria. A few kilometers down, at the seashore, lives Tomás. Even though they live in very different places, Tomás and Maria want to know how to adapt to climate change effects. Let's imagine that as a consequence of a temperature increase, the ocean level rises and the seashore has to face a terrible flood. Who is more exposed to it? Because of their closeness to the sea, Tomás' family is more exposed. Tomás' family is larger, his wife, their 5 children, both grandparents and him, all living in the same seashore home. Meanwhile, at the Stilt house, Maria's family is small. She lives with her husband and 2 children. Tomás' family has a bicycle and Maria's has a car. Tomás' family has some money and Maria's has a savings account, a credit card, and even a cell phone. Which family is less capable of adapting if flooding occurs? Tomás' family. Their circumstances do not allow them to react to the flood as well as Maria's, which has more budget, a car to allow them to escape faster, and a cell phone that would allow them to receive an alert prior to the events, so they can react on a timely manner. The sum of all these elements allows us to identify vulnerability. Which family is more vulnerable to the flood? Tomás' family again. They are more vulnerable because their potential impact is greater and they have fewer elements to respond correctly to the flood.